Hi, this is Adam Kunzmiller with Board Game Geek at Gen Con 50, and I'm joined by Rob Glass with Wildfire, and we're here to talk about Attack of the Kaiju. So how are the Kaiju doing these days?
So Attack of the Kaiju is a 2 to 6 player game. It plays in about an hour. You typically play 3 turns, although if you like to play a longer game, you can flip the board over, which is double printed, has more stuff on it, play a longer up to 6-7 turns, however long you want.
Okay.
The victor is whoever has the most victory points at the end of the game.
All right.
So it's pretty typical. In this game, you play a kaiju, and there are 6 kaiju. Each kaiju has a unique sort of flavor to it. You know, Buckaroo here, he's the bully. He likes to beat up the other kaiju. Jojo, he likes to eat the buildings. So
right.
Every kaiju plays a little bit differently and has a little bit of different tactics that you put into the game.
Mm-hmm.
The game system is pretty straightforward. At its core, it's a power management game.
Okay.
Every kaiju has some amount of power a turn it can use. The more aggressive he is, the more power he builds up for his next turn. Mm-hmm. But it leaves him vulnerable because he has less power to defend himself later on.
Okay.
When 2 kaiju are fighting, you basically just roll 2d6. But you can add boosts from long show. You can boost your power of your attack by using extra power.
Okay.
So if he's attacking this guy, I could say, I got 2 power left after the attack. I'm going to boost it 2, get a +2 to my die. Mm-hmm. Both players decide that secretly. Just hide the die, put how much it is, and reveal at the same time. Whoever rolls highest, including their bonus, is the one who does the damage.
Okay.
A kaiju can take up to 5 hits. If he loses his last hit, he's taken off the board, but he comes back his next turn. Okay. So you're never eliminated from the game. We keep play competitive and so that no one runs away by having flexible turn order. Whoever's going last, whoever is losing goes first. Okay. Whoever is winning goes last. In addition, whoever is in the other last place gets to control these little army guys. And the army, they annoy the kaiju, but individually they're not real dangerous. However, when they group up, they start to get kind of painful because they're a cumulative effect. You score points basically for any aggressive action. If you attack a kaiju, which is the most points you can get, you score points. If you kill one, you score points. Knock a building down, score points. Kill an army, score points. Pretty much, that's the basics of the game. One game, like I said, takes about an hour, and 3 turns is usually pretty satisfying.
Great. So players are romping around the city, knocking down buildings, eating militia, possibly knocking into each other. Yeah,
one thing we do to kind of change things up is we have these objective cards right here. Mm-hmm. Each turn you flip one over. And the objective cards represent something that happens during a turn. In this case, it's the Air Force. They've sent fighter planes in. It presents another way for kaiju to score victory points, but they also attack the kaiju that get in their way. And there's a whole variety that kind of pull from the whole 1950s era kaiju movies. We have, Air Force, we have UFOs coming in, we even have children who come out and sing.
That's great.
And most of our kaiju are homages. Most of our kaijus are homages to different...
What?
Most of our kaiju are homages to a variety of the classic 1950s. Obviously Jojo is kind of Godzilla. Cordon is kind of our Mothra analog. And they each play very different. Cordon, he flies around. He's very mobile. Slithulu, he's got his tentacles. He hits you at range. Mm-hmm. Buckaroo is a bully. Jojo eats buildings, and Omicron, he's a plant, so he regenerates fast and he's hard to kill.
Cool.
So.
And when can players get their hands on this?
We flew it in for Gen Con. We expect it to be in retail around October. It's on the boat right now.
All right. Well, great. Thank you very much, Rob, for talking to us about Attack of the Kaiju.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Thanks. You too.